and then wondered why the heck you did it. Well, this is it for me. My first time to go live. I got a message from YouTube today that I qualified for what they call something like Q Live, which is on this upright format. I did a couple of tests and then I found myself pushing the button saying, why not? Let's go live. So here I am doing something really crazy. I just started posting again after a lot of years about a month ago, and I thought that was crazy. When you're not used to seeing yourself on camera and not used to hearing your voice played back, it sounds weird. I understand it does to everybody, actors and announcers. There's a lot of actors that won't even watch their own movies. Well, on YouTube, you're forced to watch it. And now I go live and I get all these itches. I don't know how people do it. Well, I'm doing it. So here I set up this system. I needed a studio. Well, what better studio than my old Kenworth? The interior still looks pretty good. So I decided, what the heck? What a better studio than this for a trucker. I haven't driven this old girl for 4 years. It was working fine when I parked it. A lot of people came by and wanted to buy it, and I said, no, that thing had nearly 1,000,000 miles when I got it, and I put another 1,000,000 miles in it. Eventually had to drop another engine in it, the old 60 series Detroit. In between, I finally got my Peterbilt, drove it for a while, and then it got a short there in the ECM. They run diesel through those old Cat 3406s, and something popped and flames went everywhere. And luckily, I just pulled into one of these little truck stops, and everybody brought their fire extinguishers over, and nothing would touch it. Called the fire department. Could have saved it, but they didn't come for 36 minutes right there in town. By that time, it was just trying to save the load. So I thought about rebuilding it, took it down to an old boy in Amarillo. Some of you might know him, Les Lowe. It's now called Pullman Diesel. People come from all over for him to work. He looked at it and shook his head and said, well, you might as well go buy another truck. After that one's burnt down, it wouldn't be worth it. So that truck's in pieces all over this area, parted out. I bought it back from the insurance company. So Old Blue lives on. And here I am sitting at home. My eyes went bad. So now I am sitting and making YouTube videos. And I never saw that coming. Even friends and family kind of shook their head and said, why would you want to do that? And now I welcome you to my very first live chat. I must be crazy, right? But here we're trying it for a little bit, a little test here. I understand these go ahead and live on the internet. Oh, thank you for coming in. I can actually read this. I didn't know if I would be able to read this this chat, but yeah, I'm doing good. Welcome. Welcome to my very first live chat. And your name, can I even read that? Old Donn's eyes were ruined, and that's why I can't drive anymore, and it's kind of hard. I'm going to have to get me a magnifying glass to read this chat. But I sure welcome you here. Brazilian words. Hablo un poquito de español, pero Brazilian, no. No. Hey, welcome. Welcome from Russia. Good to have you here. This is becoming a party from all around the world. Amazing. Like I said earlier, this is my very first live chat. I got a message from YouTube about this type of format, and I thought I would try it. So I'm just an old trucker that's retired. I make a few videos for people and decided that, well, might as well try the live. You know, you only live once, right? My region is Oklahoma, United States, right in the dead center of the country, right in the middle of what they call no man's land, because nobody wants to live here except old trucker Don. This is kind of the Wild West out here. I have mountain lions and bears and coyotes. I even have a neighbor that claims he's seen a wolf. Now, before you think he's crazy, old Ted Turner actually put some wolves out about 90 miles west of here at the old Vermejo Ranch. So it's possible. It's possible. Christian, yes, I am a Christian. For better or worse, I am a Christian. Yes. So it's absolutely amazing to be talking. Uh, oh, Michigan. Yeah, that's a good place. I've been there many times. Uh, Delivered in Detroit to the downtown produce market many times. Military or police? Who are you talking to? The other person or me? Me, I'm just an ordinary guy. Well, I sure appreciate all of you here. Like I say, this was just a test run to see how this would work, and looks like it works. I'm sitting here in my old Peterbilt from New Jersey. What town in New Jersey? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Enjoy. Oh, old me. Man, Mike, welcome. So glad to have you here. This is it. I took the plunge. I decided you only live once. Old Mike here is kind of a mentor of mine. He started a channel at age 80 and has done phenomenal with it. Uh, if I could do a tenth as good, I would be happy. So I'm going to have to get me a magnifying glass so I can read those little words down there. You know, old trucker Don had vitreal separation in both eyes, and by the time they got it sorted out, I lost a little bit of my macular vision. So I can see, but not as good as I actually should. Certainly not as good to be a truck driver anymore. Aren't you guys relieved that I'm not out there driving, kind of thinking, is that a car or not? That just wouldn't work, you know? So I've ran this thing for quite a few minutes. It actually feels pretty good. I'll probably try it out a bit. I sure appreciate all of you being here with me. And I've probably run out of things to say, and I'll have to think for a month to have anything else to say. So, y'all take care wherever you are and take care.